Because the divine destiny of the Southeast and the Igbo man is to liberate Nigeria.
In this prophecy about the Igbos, the Lord has made it very clear that this very tribe is the Jews of Africa, that they are the light of Africa, and they have so many things God wants to use them to help this country actualize.
Let me say something to you that if you like, you can take as prophecy. If the Southeast cuts off from Nigeria today, the reason why it will not survive is not lack of resources. It's because the internal covetousness and selfishness will cause that the wars will continue until the entire region is decimated. Take note. Say, you know, prophets, I used to say, yeah, I hear the Lord, thus said the Lord. Look at me, my eyes are clear. You can see, I don't look drunk. But you can take that as a word of prophecy. Take it to the bank and cash. Because the divine destiny of the Southeast and the Igbo man is to liberate Nigeria. It's part of the reasons why Satan put him under the bondage of this nation and caused the chains of this nation to tighten hard around him. While Satan thought he did it for evil, God did it for good, so that a morning will rise out of here that the Holy Ghost will step in and comfort. Because hear me, the size of your mourning and what you are mourning about reveals your right to dominion. So if I've not said anything in the last 15-20 minutes, I've said, can you put a lot of discipline around the things that have to do with your appetite and your small selfish life, so that you can enlarge the sphere of what you are uncomfortable around, so that when the Holy Ghost shows up to comfort, he has something substantial to comfort you concerning.
I hope you heard him right. There is another mind-blowing prophecy that I want you to watch. This one will tell us on how Igbo are the only people that can save us, Nigeria, and not only Nigeria, Africa. Please, let's watch the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel.
This prophecy, it has to do with the Igbos as a tribe in Nigeria. In this prophecy about the Igbos, the Lord has made it very clear, and I began to look in the realm of the spirit, and God said that this very tribe is the Jews of Africa, that they are the light of Africa, and they have so many things God wants to use them to help this country actualize. And it is high time that this country recognize what they have. When you recognize what you have, you will now be able to receive what you need to receive that you don't have. If you don't recognize what you have, it will be very difficult for you to be able to now receive what you don't have that you need to have. When I talk about what you don't have, you need to have, I'm talking about the governance. I'm talking about the making everything to be the way it ought to be. There are people you must recognize and make use of them to help you get to where you are going. The technology that is going to rule the world, in the realm of the spirit, the Lord opened my eyes and began to say to me that the technology that is going to rule the world is right here in this very tribe, the tribe of Igbos. They have the technology that is going to rule the world. When I say technology, this technology are not just the things we are seeing with our eyes, but there are things that will be invented, things that are going to be used to eradicate what is called the challenges that is being faced in this country. When I say challenges that are being faced in this country, I'm talking about the challenges of traffic. I'm talking about the challenges of security. I'm talking about the challenges of electricity and the rest of them. Like I prophesied the other time, I'm also talking about the challenges of transportations. I'm also talking about challenges of different things. Is going to come out from this tribe, the Igbo tribe. I've said this thing before. I said every tribe in this country have their potentials and what God has endowed them with. And if we can please go back, because very soon in the realm of the spirit, I begin to see where the crude oil in the international market become somehow useless. When I said crude oil become useless, because I'm seeing in the nearest future, I'm seeing where people now are driving cars all over the place without fuel, driving cars all over the place without what is called diesel, fuel, or whatever. Cars being driven here and there, power being supplied without anything called fuel. In other words, electricity cars are going to very soon take over. I see countries now begin to ban the use of electricity, the use of petrol or fuel vehicles. I see America now come to a point. America now decide not to use anything, all this petrol, fuel, and the rest of them. All of them move on to electricity and solar driving cars. I see Europe go the same thing. I see Japan, I see China, I see countries of the world, and I see the same thing happen right there in this country. But what is it that is going to take this very Nigeria, deliver them, and help them go and discover the Israelites that God has given to you? I'm not talking sentimentally. Some people will say, oh, maybe it's from there, or maybe it's from here, or it's from there. No, I don't like talking sentimental. I like talking the things of the spirit. Go and discover the talents that are hidden. Children of 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, children of 12 years, 18 years, in secondary schools, in primary schools, in universities. What they would do will surprise you. What they would do will surprise you. If you can give them good education system where they have practical education, you can give them where they have practical education, you'll be surprised what is going to come from this very place I'm talking about. And that is what is going to change the whole Nigeria. I see what's going to change everybody. I'm seeing where people now are able to now begin to discover how to now put practical education. Let the country move out. Let the country now move out of what is called theory education. I'm advising every African government to move out of theory education and go fully into practical education. When you do theory, you now practicalize it. You do theory, you practicalize it. And if it will cost you money to equip schools with practicality, please don't look back. Equip schools. Because the world is coming to a point that everybody is going to mind their country. Very, very soon in the realm of the spirit, my eyes open and God said, it is coming to a time everybody will mind their country. Everybody will mind their country. When everybody begin to mind their country, I don't know, where are you going to run to? Where are you going to run to? Lash de Gubrahasun Tekiza, Marakato Proski Brahdijo de Koso, Ragateke to Pradiza Landasha. Everybody mind your country. Where are we going to run to? Are you going to run to where? Where will you hide? Everybody mind their country. And then you don't have good doctors. You don't have good educational system. The people in other countries now, it's like going to other countries now become like a taboo. So what are you going to do? So it is time that we begin to put things in place so that everybody will have the best, and the best will be our portion.
Hello beloved, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and I believe you heard what these two great men of God has to say concerning our nation Nigeria, and particularly about Igbo people in Nigeria. That these are the people, their destiny is to liberate Nigeria from whatsoever we are going through right now. Yes, prophecy has been dropping concerning this. A lot of prophets, and we have done that by dropping those prophecy here. that this is what God is saying concerning our nation. Give this nation to an Igbo man, so that let the person handle the country, and he will liberate us from whatsoever we are going through. You know, many people will not believe it. Many people will not believe that Igbo man can be president of Nigeria. Igbo man can. Some people will even go to the extent and say, Igbo man can never be president of Nigeria. But well, this is what God is saying. For me, I believe and I know that if an opportunity is given to the Igbo people, I promise you, they would do far better than what we are going through at this particular moment. Yes, I'm not an Igbo person, but I trust and I believe in them, because anywhere you see an Igbo person, the person can turn that place to a village. Like they will tell us that if you go to any village and Igbo man is not there, please pack your load and leave. Pack your load and even run. That is what he said. But for me, I see it as true. Because no village in Nigeria you will go that will not see Igbo person, or an Igbo person doing one business or the other. They are everywhere, and they can even make the place their home, buy land and build, raise their children there. If you don't believe in or trust anybody in that place, you will never buy land, even more or less of building. Not like some other people that are occupying our forests, killing people. You look at what is going on in Nigeria now. We need somebody that can save us from what we are going through at this particular moment. And the prophet of God has been dropping, the prophecy has been dropping, that this is what God wants us to do. But you know, in Nigeria, God will say this, human being will just decide and say this is what we want. So that is why we are going through all these things that we are going through right now. Like Prophet Ishaku said, the destiny of an Igbo man is to liberate Nigeria. And Possibility Prophets also said that, the major prophet, he said that Igbo as a tribe, they are the only people that can save Nigeria. And not only Nigeria, entire Africa. We have these gifts, but we never value them. Because of political reasons, or because of religion. And that is why we continue going back. Look at other countries are going forward, we are going backward. We celebrate corruption. We are just concerned about our own. This is my person, is a Yoruba tribe, it's an Hausa person, it's an Igbo person, it's an Idoma person, it's an Ejo person, it's a T person, it's why are we doing all these things to ourselves? Please, let an Igbo person rule this country for 4 years and see. I know a lot of people have been planning, say, 2027, this is going to happen. They are going to come together so that they will push President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That person that is there, no everything more than, what took him there is not Nigerian vote. Everybody knew how he get himself to that place. How do you expect such person to have good intention for the country? Because they know how to find their way in. And when they go, they will still bring another person that will treat you people the same way. That is just what we are going through. 2027 will still come. He will still find his way. No free and fair election in Nigeria. That can never happen. Yes, I watched what happened in Ghana in 2024, December 7th. Free and fair. But that can never happen in Nigeria. So that possibility for the right person to be in that office, I don't see that happening. Like one prophet said, unless you rise up, stand up for our rights, majority carry the vote. The people that are in power, they are not up to quarter of Nigerians. So if the masses stand up for their right, things will get better. Things will get better. Because if we continue like this, I promise you, these people will continue destroying our future. These people will continue borrowing our future. And at the end, nothing to write on about it. Please, let us stand up for our right and do the right thing. Give the Igbo people an opportunity to rule this country. Give Igbo people, they will turn the Nigerian to another level. But because of religion, as I earlier said, because of political disturbance, we will never allow them. Please, let us come together as a nation and mean well for ourselves. If not, what is going on? I don't think we have any direction anywhere heading to. Please, let us come together as one nation. And thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, share the video to everybody. Let it get to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Share this video and subscribe to the channel. And may God bless you. I will see you soon in the next video.